You may think caffeine gives energy, but adenosine antagonism reveals the truth. Adenosine accumulates in your brain throughout the day, signaling the need for sleep. Caffeine blocks this accumulation, masking fatigue but not replenishing energy. While you sleep, adenosine levels drop, allowing cellular repair. Importantly, deep sleep stages, especially slow-wave sleep, rejuvenate neurons. It's during these stages that cerebrospinal fluid washes over the brain, clearing waste products and resetting adenosine levels. This cleanup is why true rest comes from sleep, not stimulants. Your brain's performance depends on this nightly detox, not just a daily caffeine fix. Many believe sleep is a passive state, yet your brain engages in complex activities. During REM sleep, neural circuits consolidate memories, strengthening synaptic connections. This architectural shift is evident in hippocampal activity spikes, essential for learning retention. REM stages also feature vivid dreams, byproducts of the brain processing emotional experiences. These processes don't just rest your mind, they enhance cognitive resilience and adaptability. Without sufficient REM sleep, your brain's ability to form new memories and process emotions diminishes. Hours of wakefulness are spent balancing these intricate mechanisms, not just during nighttime repose. Cortisol is often seen as stress-related, but it follows a predictable daily pattern. The cortisol awakening response peaks within 30 minutes of waking, setting your circadian rhythm. This hormone energizes your body, prepares it for the day, and regulates metabolism. Unlike coffee, this biological response doesn't crash midday. It gradually declines, ensuring a smooth transition to restfulness. Understanding your natural cortisol cycle can inform better energy management without relying on stimulants. The rise and fall of cortisol are synchronized with sunlight exposure, reinforcing its role in circadian biology. Another myth: more hours in bed equals better rest. Sleep quality, not quantity, dictates energy levels. Sleep architecture reveals distinct stages, NREM and REM cycles. Each has specific functions, from physical restoration to emotional processing. NREM stages 3 and 4, known as slow-wave sleep, are crucial for tissue repair and immune function. Skipping these stages disrupts recovery, leaving you groggy. Sleep cycles typically repeat every 90 minutes, emphasizing the importance of complete cycles over mere duration. Your body's rejuvenation hinges on these cycles, not just time spent in bed. Popular belief suggests constant wakefulness is productive. Yet, without breaks, brain efficiency declines. The ultradian rhythm, a 90 to 120-minute cycle, dictates optimal focus followed by the need for rest. Respecting this cycle enhances productivity. Your brain oscillates between high alertness and a natural dip, akin to a built-in rest period. Ignoring these signals leads to decreased cognitive performance and increased fatigue. Productivity isn't about pushing through, it's about aligning with these peaks and troughs. Understanding and leveraging ultradian rhythms optimizes mental clarity and energy. Inside your brain, adenosine acts as a molecular metronome, marking time until rest is essential. Your neurons release adenosine triphosphate, ATP, during activity. As ATP breaks down, adenosine accumulates, signaling fatigue. This process is reversible only through sleep, not caffeine. During sleep, particularly non-REM stages, adenosine levels decrease, restoring alertness upon waking. Caffeine, by blocking adenosine receptors, only delays the inevitable buildup. Your brain relies on this natural ebb and flow to determine when rest is necessary. Interrupting this cycle with stimulants can lead to chronic sleep debt. The glymphatic system, a brain-cleaning network, operates predominantly during sleep. It facilitates the removal of neurotoxic waste, including beta-amyloid, implicated in Alzheimer's disease. This system's efficiency increases by 60% during sleep, thanks to the expansion of interstitial space. Glymphatic clearance flushes metabolites via cerebrospinal fluid, maintaining neural health. Without this nightly cleanse, waste accumulates, impairing brain function. The glymphatic system highlights sleep's role beyond rest, showcasing its necessity for neural detoxification. Your brain's health hinges on this intricate cleaning process, not just on feeling rested. Circadian oscillator genes, like clock and BMAL1, orchestrate your biological clock. They regulate various body functions, including hormone release, metabolism, and sleep-wake cycles. These genes synchronize with environmental cues, like light, to maintain a 24-hour rhythm. Misalignment, such as shift work or jet lag, disrupts these cycles, impacting energy and health. The precision of these genes ensures your body responds appropriately to day-night changes. Without them, circadian rhythms would falter, affecting everything from cognitive function to cellular repair. Your innate timing system relies on this genetic choreography, unseen but essential. The cortisol awakening response, a surge in cortisol within 30 minutes of waking, primes your body for the day. This biological response boosts alertness, mobilizes energy reserves, and influences cognitive performance. Unlike caffeine, it naturally dissipates, preventing afternoon slumps. Cortisol's role extends to circadian entrainment, linking wakefulness to daylight. Its modulation of metabolism and immune response illustrates its multifaceted impact. Understanding this natural surge can guide daily routines, leveraging your body's inherent energy cycle. This physiological peak is a foundational piece of your daily rhythm, not just a stress signal. REM sleep, the stage associated with dreaming, plays a crucial role in memory consolidation. During this phase, the brain reorganizes neural pathways, integrating new information with existing memory networks. The hippocampus, a critical memory center, becomes particularly active, solidifying learning. REM sleep also facilitates the processing of emotional experiences, aiding psychological resilience. This stage constitutes about 20–25% of sleep, underscoring its importance. Disruption of REM cycles impairs memory formation and emotional regulation. Your brain's nightly task of reorganizing memory relies heavily on these vivid, dream-filled stages, unseen yet vital. Chronic sleep debt differs significantly from acute deprivation. In a 2010 study by the University of Pennsylvania, subjects restricted to 6 hours of sleep for 2 weeks showed reaction times similar to individuals who hadn't slept for 48 hours. Chronic sleep debt accumulates, leading to cognitive deficits and impaired executive function. Unlike acute deprivation, its effects aren't immediately reversible with a single night of recuperation. The brain's ability to process information and regulate emotions declines steadily. This ongoing deficit is more insidious, silently eroding cognitive and physiological health over time. Sleep tracking apps often promise insights into sleep quality, yet they lack the precision of polysomnography. These consumer devices estimate stages using motion sensors, while polysomnography measures brain activity directly. The latter reveals the intricate dance of sleep architecture, where EEG readings track transitions through NREM and REM sleep. Consumer tech often misses these nuances, providing oversimplified data. Researchers have found that reliance on these devices can lead to orthosomnia, anxiety about sleep quality based on inaccurate data. Accurate diagnostics require the depth of clinical-grade measurements, not just a smartphone app. The wellness industry often promotes the idea that supplements and shortcuts can replace sleep. However, peer-reviewed studies consistently show no substitute for the restorative processes of sleep. Melatonin, for instance, can help regulate sleep onset, but does not replace the functions of sleep stages. Energy drinks may provide temporary alertness, but elevate cortisol levels, disrupting natural rhythms. The body's need for genuine rest is rooted in molecular and cellular processes, not in marketed shortcuts. True energy comes from biological processes honed over millennia, not synthesized substitutes. A 2017 study by the European Sleep Research Society showed that sleep deprivation reduces glucose metabolism in the prefrontal cortex by up to 40%. This area governs decision-making and impulse control, key components of daily functioning. The lack of glucose as an energy source impairs judgment and increases risk-taking. Over time, sleep loss can lead to metabolic disturbances and weight gain, further impacting health. Your brain's energy regulation relies on sleep to maintain efficiency, not just caloric intake. The consequences of sleep deprivation extend beyond temporary tiredness. A groundbreaking 2019 study from the National Institutes of Health showed that sleep duration predicts mortality risk. Researchers found that individuals sleeping less than 6 hours per night had a 13% higher mortality risk compared to those sleeping 7-8 hours. This statistic underscores the importance of sleep's biological rhythms in long-term health. The correlation between sleep and life expectancy highlights the non-negotiable role of restorative sleep in overall well-being. The data reframes how we perceive sleep, not merely a nightly pause, but a foundational component of longevity.